Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. I am the Platypus Knight, and welcome back to the United Species of Earth and to our first actual, genuine alien contact. We have made contact with an alien empire, with the Sact League. I'm assuming they're the Sactians. I represent the Sact League. And Camila Torres was indeed elected as president of the United Species of Earth. Perfect. We'll double check on her mandate here in a moment. In the meantime, I represent the Sact League. Our elected leader, Commissary General Rema, hopes for peaceful relations with your people. But we know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. Commissary General, I wonder... we're delighted to meet you. We pursue true equality, or we could learn much from each other. I say, we are delighted to meet you. Okay. So they have definitely expanded a lot more than we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colonized systems. I'm assuming that's what that is.
The diplomacy screen is where we communicate
Okay.
with other civilizations.
Okay. That's pretty cool. So, they are far stronger than we are. But we have about the same technology and economy. Their target of war from the mains over ideology. Okay, this is pretty cool. So what are their ethics? Fanatic, militarist, and materialist. Okay. Well, very cool. Well, I have been, yeah. Apparently, I should have been probably expanding more close to home and not worrying so much about getting way out here. Okay, good to know. In that case, how about you come back here and we'll go ahead and build a starbase at Barnard Star. I think our influence gain has been speeding up. Because I feel like we've just got a lot more of that, or maybe it's just not being spent as quickly. Like I'm not building starbases near as much. Could be either one. I'm betting this connects around here. But either way, we are vastly outclassed on military. A lone proud comet soars through the Sol system, clearly visible from Earth. It forges its own path through the cosmos, vibrant and ever undeterred. This is the ideal which all humans strive for. It is a good omen. I'm pretty much going to set our science ships to explore automatically. Let's see. Except for you are surveying towards here. Because I still want to get the Debix system in here. We're receiving a transmission from the Xanter League. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open. Okay, so another alien. They found us. First contact with the Xanier League. We're the Xanier League, minions of the wise Primarch Ivgi Rim. Our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with those goals or not, we trust you will remain amicable neighbors. So fanatic authoritarian and materialist. We could learn much from each other. Yeah, they're a lot bigger. Okay, can we trade in any way? Offer trade deal, improve, harm, declare war, make claims. Okay. Oh, and we start with open borders, it looks like.
This is the trade screen.
Let's see. We can offer... Okay, so we can offer communications or active sensor link. Okay. Oh, and this is a long-term thing. And what do we... Can we ask for something? Or do they... Okay, so no, they... I think we can offer them things and they can decide what they're willing to give for that. I'm hoping that's what it is. And not that we're just going to hand this over. Let's find out. Worst case, we find out on a relatively inoffensive alien race. Either way, salvage gas. Can you? No, that's. Oh, that's because this doesn't have a scientist. Is that where the scientist perished? Okay. Oh, I think Abla Masuka needs to definitely be reattasked to research somewhere. Just with how much. Okay, let's replace Wolfgang Becker with Abba Masuka. Just that is much quicker. And we're running. Here we go. After successfully translating their language, we have established communications with the Varlviv commonality. So we go how many episodes without a single alien species that we find, and then we find 3 empires in one episode, in the first 5 minutes of one episode. First contact with the Varlev commonality. I am authorized to offer you cordial greetings from the Varlev commonality. We have built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council led by Coordinator Glargo. May our 2 nations know nothing but peace. Let's see, also egalitarian, pacifist, materialist. We can learn much from each other. And they're all of this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colonized systems. We know of only 1 from these guys. Alien specimens. The director of the Museum of Exobiology has issued a request for the procurement of several live alien specimens. These creatures were spotted on surveyed habitable worlds, but they are difficult to capture. Oh, yes.
Log updated.
Gather the aliens. Which... Okay, so we actually have to send a science ship to each of these. Okay, that's pretty cool, actually. The Drake, you are headed... I'm going to track all of these on the map. Oh, can we... I think we can get into their space. Go to... Yes. Go and do the research project there. Or we'll actually send you to do that one first, and then that one. Go in order. And who is... You're on automated exploration. Okay, but you're still surveying. Why don't you actually do that one first? And we don't have anyone who's that particularly close to home. So that one's going to be an interesting one. I guess you go ahead and go back to Sirius. I am very glad to see that the exploration doesn't just explore, they actually do survey the automated exploration protocols. Because that was what I was a little bit worried about, was that they were just going to... Oh, and there's one way over here. Do we have anyone over here? I was worried it was just going to, like, glance at... Oh, so it is just literally we give it to them and they give us nothing. Oops. Let's try a different trade deal. How do I offer trade deal? Give that. How do we get them? How do we request something? I have no idea, honestly. Oh, there it is, demands. There's just another... Oh, wow, so they won't do anything. Due to neutral, they won't give us their active sensor link. What is communications? Okay, so that would just tell us about new places. So let's do, oh no, not ask for food. Let's give them food. Is it really going to, we can't like type in a number. It's literally going to do at a tiny amounts at a time. Ah. Really, 110 food, that's all it'll take to bump it up. Okay. Well, now I know. I won't make that mistake again. So yeah, we've suddenly found, oh, the Commonwealth of Man. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Okay. They're more humans. The United Species of Earth. So the UN has managed to somehow maintain its grasp on power then, even after all these years. You'll have to forgive us. Some things were somewhat chaotic on Earth when our ancestors departed on the Ulysses Ark ships. Many assumed you had destroyed yourselves in another world war, or perhaps fallen victim to an alien invasion. Still, you certainly appear stronger and more capable than the corrupt Earth authorities we left behind. Our ancestors built the Commonwealth of Man out of nothing, and we will defend it to the last. We shall see if you're worthy of our respect. Oh, that's cool. So, there's other humans out here. I thought that wasn't possible. That is awesome. We could learn much from each other, humans. And in Sol, we have encountered the Commonwealth of Man. They just showed up in Sol. And we also, the Allied Penthulan Stars. Okay, the Allied Penthulan Stars. Greetings from the Allied Penthulan Stars. We are a democratic nation committed to upholding the individual freedoms of our citizens, regardless of their species. So they're basically exactly the same as us, just slightly reversed. That's awesome. We could learn much. And there's also some of their vessels in the Sol system. What? Oh, I don't understand at all. Didn't that say... Okay. Didn't that say they found aliens, or they saw some stuff here in Sol? They've accepted closed borders from the diplomatic Commonwealth of Man. Okay. Well, that's a shame. Oh well. Oh, there's another one of those planet things way out here. President Camila Torres is leveled up. That's cool. Where are our... Okay, you're there. You're... No, you're now headed out here. You're headed to gather these last two. Oh boy! As more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization, a community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet and discuss important matters. Should the United Species of Earth pledge its support to the creation of the galactic community? Yes. Yes, we are xenophiles. We want to meet everybody. Alright, so I hope we get something good out of this alien zoo collection. Ah, okay. What was that that just popped up? Ah, you've completed your initial orders. You've completed all of your orders, actually. Let's see. What would it cost to build a starbase here? 272 more, so not terrible. The attempt by science officer Amel Al-Jini to salvage the derelict ship from the atmosphere was a failure. Okay. Several lives were lost, and the ancient vessel was pushed even deeper into the atmosphere, beyond our reach. Oh well. Go ahead, head here, and we'll get that built soon enough. And... Which, didn't we have... You are, okay. I thought you were a lot closer. Well, the Rio Grande is heading to build a starbase around Barnard's star. We once again have filled up our resource storage of food. We have enough traditions for another... Let's see. How about... Should we adopt the Federation? Or should we get a different tree entirely, actually? I feel like we need to do something. Let's do diplomacy just because we are currently... It looks like we're way behind everyone else's right now. I mean, I know there's more species up here. I'm pretty sure there's more. Oh, and I wanted to trade with you guys. Let's offer communications and active sensor link for communications and active sensor link. And we'll throw in some food, because last time, like, there we go. 101 food. Make it 201, just make sure they trade it. And there we go. So that will get us, hopefully, a couple more species found. We want to find everyone. And right now, I think... Oh yeah, we're still all robots and humans right now on Earth. Open borders with Fafosan progenitors. We no longer see any reason... We haven't even found them, last I heard. Gulanthas are large, flat herbivores that have evolved internal gas pockets, enabling them to hover a few centimeters above the ground. They move about in herds, consisting of a few dozen animals, grazing on the moss and lichen that can be found on the windswept plains of Menkar 4. Okay. Oh, only a few hundred of the herds exist. One of these, consisting of 9 animals, has been collected and will be brought back to Earth. Very cool. So who are these guys? Oh, enigmatic observers. These are a fallen empire. Okay. An elder race. So they are... They actually opened their borders to us? Fanatic xenophile. Interesting. Okay. Will their pops... is there any chance that they will migrate to us? Or are they just too... With open borders, will they? Or are they just like, nope, we're by ourselves, we're staying put? Either way, that is pretty cool. Patronizing. Their opinion of us is boosted by our xenophilia. So that's the only reason we like each other. And, yep, I already got that one. Trade deal. Resource storage is still full. Okay. And how goes... Okay, we're almost there on the xenobiology. So cross your fingers again for gene editing, or whatever it was.
Research complete. We did it.
Special project. The UNS Mekong has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard. Immediately resumed its interrupted construction order using materials it had on hand to build an advanced frigate of unknown design. Unfortunately, it broke down completely afterwards. Okay, so we have an advanced frigate. Gene tailoring, that's the tech we want. Can we send it back to Earth and dismantle it for more science? Ship weapons range, leader lifespan, ship fire rate. Let's do fire rate and sublight speeds. Teleport you out here. And send you back to Seoul. Attack target, fleet stand. How do we just send you home? I guess we just have to tell you to go there. I am wondering, what does it look like?
Research complete.
Alien box opened. Excellent. At long last, our scientists have penetrated the outer material of the alien box. Holds 3 small liquid-filled vials, red, blue, and green. The liquids are less alien than their container, and our scientists have identified them as primed gene modification mediums. Okay. The solutions are quickly deteriorating outside their alien container, but there should be enough time to synthesize and apply one to our species. If it has been confirmed that the effects would be positive, but exactly how remains to be seen. Let's see. We take the red pill. We stay in Wonderland and we see how deep the rabbit hole goes. For sure. The red gene modification solution has been successfully administered. Appears to make us more social. Okay, social pheromones trait. And here is... Oh, that looks really cool. There's our new ship. That is a very cool little ship. We're taking a picture of that. From right there. Okay. Oop, wrong button. No, that was the right button. I just didn't mean to do that. Okay. Are you still heading? Yes, you are. All right. And you head home as well. Boy, a lot has happened in this episode. We've found the entire galactic community all at once. We founded the galactic community. We found a fallen empire that just wants to chill out and watch everybody. And... oh, we elected a new president, too, if anyone was interested. Let's see. You guys go ahead and automatically explore. We've got ships tasked with collecting the rest of those. Oh, no, we don't. That one... oh, gosh. How about you guys, the Asofi, go and collect the one from Sirius? Because I don't think anyone else was. Oh, no. We do have someone. Okay. Then the Asofi... where are you? There you are. You just go back to automatically exploring. All right.
Research complete.
After an extensive search of the seabed on Jabba 2 using a small fleet of mini-submarines, the crew of the UNS Newton finally managed to corner the elusive target of their search, a live Tarblik. The shimmering creature, which defended itself by emitting faint psionic signals that produce a sense of dread in most organics, was brought aboard the science ship in a special water tank simulating its natural environment. The crew members on the UNS Newton that came into direct contact with the Tarblik will require extensive therapy, but the mission was a success. Excellent. We'll pay for their therapy. This is an historic day. Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including the United Species of Earth, have announced the creation of the Galactic Community. This supranational organization will form as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. As one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. Cool. So we have now formed... ah, there's the Galactic Community. Okay. Representative democracy played by unknown? So we can... okay. Do we know anything about any of these? Or are they literally just... okay. Send... you. Arnold Newman, because you're the youngest one. What is our diplomatic weight? We have the second lowest diplomatic weight because we have an envoy. Fleet, pops, technology, and economy. Okay. The crew of the UNS Drake has managed to collect a small group of Udalorans from the icy surface of Rimdur 3A. These white furry omnivores wrap themselves into tight balls and roll across the moon's snowfield at astonishing speeds. One animal was clocked at over 80 kilometers per hour. This aided in their detection since the passage of their rolling forms kicks up huge plumes of swirling snow. The detail here is quite impressive.
Construction complete.
I'm really pleased with the detail that they're working on. Okay, Barnard Star, build mining stations. Also, exploration expansion planner. Show planets we can currently colonize. Can we just send... yes. I would assume we can just send a... how do we just Colonize. Colonize? There we go. Okay, build a human colony ship. There we go. Low habitability, but is still possible, but all pops will suffer an increase in upkeep and resource usage. Yes.
I found something.
Barnard Star Prime. I need another name. If anyone has an idea for a colony name, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to leave it as Barnard Star Prime for now, but we will rename it when anyone gives me a planet name. Another unidentified object in the depths of that...
They're coming for our starbase.
Oh! The small astrometric lab on our observation points orbiting Distal 4 has detected a Class 4 asteroid on an incoming trajectory. Unless action is taken, it will impact the planet's northern hemisphere with enough force to cause an extinction-level event. Our mission of passive observation would typically prohibit us from intervening, but many of our scientists have argued for an exception in this case. To do nothing would mean to condemn the Pyram civilization on Distal 4 to certain death. A difficult situation. Is that the... That's the... Oh, okay. Oh, gee. Can we get anyone out there quickly enough? I don't know. I don't know if our starbase... Our starbase is already attacking. Excellent. Our starbase knows what to do. It's dinking off of it. Is it doing anything? Okay, yes. Slowly chipping away at the hull. It's headed for Distal 4, right? It seems to just be sitting there. In fact, it seems to be going away from Distal 4. Okay, society research. Gene banks, clone army, food processing, colonial centralization, adaptive bureaucracy, amoeba breeding program. Allows us to use... okay. That one will remain until it is researched. So should we go ahead and get these new weapons? Or I'm thinking... Clone army? Gene banks filter and curate available genomes for development in clones. Rare technology. Oh, yes. I didn't notice it was a rare technology.
Research complete.
Snirrans are large burrowing creatures that live beneath the dunes of the vast equatorial deserts on Gem Canara. When these predators sense movement on the sand above, they immediately raise dozens of tall spikes from their back in the hopes of impaling something edible. Finding a suitable specimen proved difficult at first, until hundreds of tracked remote-controlled drones were dispatched across the desert in random directions. This led to the discovery and procurement of an unusually large specimen that had grown more than 100 spikes on its back. Excellent. And it looks like the Galactic Tiyanki Conservation Act. The Tiyanki are a unique form of spacefaring life, and they must be protected from those who would do them harm. Okay. Well, that's... I don't know which ones the Tiyanki are, so I probably abstain from that one. Cooperative research channels support. We should establish protocols that permit the scientists of the galactic community to share and review discoveries more easily. Yes. We are going to share the tech. Oh, and we've already gotten more diplomatic weight. We're still second to last, but it's one more. Okay. Oh, there's more. Okay. Senate is currently in recess, and then resolutions. This is where, okay, stuff that has already been decided. Very cool. Now, I assume we will eventually destroy this thing. The UNSS Sophie has picked up a strange energy signature coming from somewhere deep inside the atmosphere. It appears to originate from a structure of some kind, possibly the remains of an orbital station. But the atmospheric pressure makes it impossible to approach. Nevertheless, scans of the unique signature have yielded a large amount of valuable physics research. Perfect. So if you haven't guessed, we are completely violating the Prime Directive. And I'm hoping we're actually going to destroy this thing. Additional mining stations have been constructed as per our president's mandate. I didn't even take a look at that. Alien specimens. We're getting... Oh, we've actually got... Almost all of them have been found. The only one we're missing is... I'm guessing this is the one way out, yep, in the edge of their space. Thankfully, we can get into the Viral of Commonalities space. And should we... Let's go ahead and colonize these. Colonize this desert world. Magama Prime. Again, another name would be nice. The Zulkar are swarming insect analogs, unusual both for their large size and the fact that they are lithivores, feeding on rocks and minerals in the ground. One of the shuttles belonging to the UNS Drake sustained serious damage when it inadvertently passed through a large swarm and several Zulkars began to feed on its hull. The construction of the special containment facilities required to hold these creatures has already begun at the Museum of Exobiology on Earth. Very nice. So we're heading to colonize this huge desert world and this much smaller arid world. So give me... we've already got Magama Prime, so Magama Secunda, until someone gives me a better name. Alright, Magama 3 and 4A. Oh, there's another one. Pan-galactic recycling initiatives. We all benefit from reducing waste and reusing what we can. Sharing recycling protocols between us will aid the nations, will help us all. Okay, produces diplomatic weight from economy. Economy is pretty similar to everyone else's, so it doesn't really affect us. It increases the clear blocker time, but reduces upkeep. I'm going to say support that one. Very cool. Well, that's a pretty neat little extra, the galactic community. You go ahead and explore. And the same for you. So... it's gonna be interesting trying to expand. I guess now we can basically just start blobbing out a bit around some of these places. Like we can grab... Oh, let's see. Let's actually... our Empire Sprawl has kind of gone nuts. The small rodent-like creatures known as Ornithy are native to Sirius Prime, where their habitat expands across most of the planet's diverse climactic regions. They breed at an extremely rapid rate and seem to have particular fondness for chewing on electric cables. So they're just rats. They're regular rats. Procuring specimens was not a problem. In fact, after the initial creatures were collected, more of them made their way onto the USNS Ibn Battuta by hitching rides on the science ship's orbital shuttles. Exactly why the Museum of Exobiology requested Ornithy specimens remains a mystery. And it sounded like we finished some research, but we did not. Yeah, our Empire Sprawl is really insane. Let's try and see if we can fix that. But let's fix that next time. Let's try and get our Empire Sprawl under control, finish out this quest. I believe that is the last alien we're trying to collect. And we'll start actually closing in our borders and getting a little bit less of this random bits here and there. And that will happen next time. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, throw me a like, maybe even throw me a sub, and I will see you all next time. Have a good one, everyone.